the match that's pissing me off the most. And only because the other day I was watching a WWE documentary and they were talking about the WWE Intercontinental and United States Championship history. And in the back of my mind, while I'm watching this, I'm trying to think, okay, who's the Intercontinental champ? Oh yeah, Sami Zayn. Okay. Wait, who's the United States champion? Who is the United States champion?
It's Mr. AO himself.
Logan
Paul.
Oh, do you know why that happened? Do you know why? I get the whole point of putting the belt on him, right? Here's me going on my rant. I get the whole point of putting the belt on him. Big social media, mega icon, he's going to give it some rub. He's going to put it on social media. WWE is going to get blah, blah, blah. I get all that. But for a wrestling fan like me, who's entrenched in just wrestling and not much of anything else, it's hard for me to set my mind to the fact that the US Championship is missing in my head until I think about it and I have to remember Rey Mysterio in order to remember who's holding it now. That's how bad it is. I had to remember Rey Mysterio held this belt in order for me to remember that Logan Paul is holding the belt. And another thing, I loved, and I know this is an unpopular opinion, and you obviously are totally against me on this, I get that. But my personal opinion is I liked the old design of the US title. I don't like the new Intercontinental title design. I don't like the new US title design. For me, the Intercontinental.
I'm not going to fight you on that one. I'm not going to fight you on the US title thing, right? The new one is a little bit, it's acquired taste, let's say, right? But then again, I'm the guy that likes John Cena's spinner US title. Okay?
I'll take it. At this point, okay. I would.
So, as far as title designs are concerned, you and I are never going to see eye to eye on this. We fight about every single title design that there is. So it's fine. I can deal with it. That's never going to change as far as you and I are concerned. But yeah, I think the bigger problem than design is who is holding it. And I'll tell you, it's been very recent, but Logan Paul was on a Mr. Beast video recently, right? And for me, if you are representing the WWE and you've got the title, that belt needs to be with you everywhere. When we see you, we see the US title with you. When I was fine with him winning the title. I don't care with people saying he's a part-timer and everything else. We've had part-timers, great part-timers. The fact of the matter is, I think the one little slip up is, why would you not have the title with you everywhere you go?
That's my gripe. That is my gripe. Has the last few episodes of his show Impulsive on YouTube have absolutely nothing to do with the US title. He hasn't been seen with it. I just saw a YouTube short recently with him interviewing Donald Trump.
Yep.
He's sitting across the table from, and you're going to hate what I'm about to say. You're sitting across the table from a WWE Hall of Famer, the man who shaved Vince McMahon's head at WrestleMania 23. And you don't even have the WWE United States title on you, on your shoulder, on your lap, or on your waist. Even if you're put it on your head like you're wearing it, I don't care. Like,
just put it on the back as a prop. Just put it somewhere on the set as a prop.
Exactly, on the table. That's perfect. I've got no problem. You're still displaying it. You're showing that you're a champion. If you're WWE puts the title on you so that they can get that higher exposure. Plus, not to mention, your freaking brand of drink is on their map for most of their PLEs. You should be representing it more. But you're not. And that is why when they mention it, I had to think in my head, who is the US champion? That shouldn't happen. The first problem is the person who's holding it. The second problem, and this is my own personal problem, is the design. Because when I'm thinking of a title, I'm thinking of the old design that I'm used to, and who does it seem like it would be on the waist of at that particular era of my life? And I couldn't even think because this guy is hardly there. He hardly defends the belt. I know that you don't have a problem with part timers. I do. And then
No, look, with some of, wait, hold on. I'm going to rephrase that. With some of the part timers, there were some of the part timers that I don't have a problem with. Like, I mean, Taker towards the end, we knew Taker was like on borrowed time. We can't knock Taker. Lesnar to a certain extent as well. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see Brock ever again. But even when Brock came in to do what he did,
I hope we never see him again.
I mean, the guy still came in and he brought and he did a good job. You have to admit that. Lesnar brought eyes in. Right? There's other part timers that I hope we never see ever again. But yeah, sorry, my sinuses are just acting up there. But aside from that, I'm chill. As when you talk about here's the thing though. Here's the way I look at it, right? We needed to get through the vegetables of Logan Paul to get to the steak and the sizzle of L.A. Knight. Yeah. We needed to get through this grindy run from Logan Paul for whatever it was, for just to maybe elevate that belt, get a little bit more eyes on it. And I cannot see, there's no world in which I can see LA Knight challenging for the title twice, the main belt twice, losing twice, going into 2 Money in the Banks as a heavy favorite. Maybe not so much this one as the last time, but there's no way that I see LA Knight losing to Logan Paul this time around. No way.
And they're building this up for a long time. Like they've been building it before.
And that's what I like.
The long build is that.
Yes.